On this episode, Ryan Holiday brings his wisdom. Hey everybody, this is Gary Vaynerchuk, and this is episode 262 of the AskGaryVee show. And I'm pretty excited about this. Ryan Holiday is in the house. I know that a lot of you are humongous fans of this man's work. I've seen his name pop up now for, feels like about a half a decade. I like saying that instead of 5 years. I'm not sure why.
Sounds longer.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
I like, it's like Jake just said, we'll be ready in 90 seconds instead of a minute and a half. It sounded shorter. By the way, for the record, Jake took a lot longer than that, but here we are, we're finally live, 262. It's a Monday gloomy in New York. The New York Jets just lost Quincy Enunwa for the season. He was our only offensive weapon. Though Bilal Powell, there's some other little pieces. ASJ looks decent, but like the Jets are well on their way to a historically bad offensive season, so that will be fun to talk about through the fall as we are now in August, which means it's October. That's how I basically think about August, because August is kind of weird. You kind of come back, it's really September, it's never September 1st because Labor Day is always later. It's October, Andy, and so we have a lot to do. But Ryan, why don't you say hi to the Vayner Nation, and for the couple of them that don't know who you are, what is the kind of 3-minute, 2-minute bio?
All right, I'm Ryan. So I've written a bunch of books, 6 books, 30. So 6 books before I was 30. Dropped out of college at 19. Worked for Robert Greene, who wrote the 48 Laws of Power. Worked for Tucker Max, who wrote I Hope They Serve Beer in Hell. By 22, I was the director of marketing at American Apparel, which is at one point the largest fashion brand in the United States. And then I started a company that's worked with authors like Tony Robbins, Tim Ferriss, Cole Lappin, dozens of New York Times bestsellers, millions of books, and then I just work on cool projects now that I like.
And that company?
Brass Check.
Brass Check.
Yeah, I don't say the name because I actually don't really want any clients, but that's the name.
So you'd prefer no clients?
No, I prefer
picking your clients.
I prefer not to have incoming business, only
because you don't want the emails that say this is the book. You'd like to be more selective?
Yeah, I think
you're trying to control the top of the funnel.
Top of the funnel, and I think as you see with VaynerMedia, it is a lot of work to scale an agency. And what I really love doing is writing. So I want to work on projects that I want to work on. So if I feel like spending the next 3 days writing something, I don't have anyone I have to answer to.
When did you realize you liked writing?
I don't know. I wasn't one of those kids that like always wanted to write. I think I fell in love with books, and it wasn't until I met Robert Greene that I realized like you could make a living doing what he was doing. That you could be a nerd about history and philosophy and all these things, and that you didn't have to be a starving academic. You could reach millions of people. Robert Greene's books are so popular, they're actually banned in most federal prisons because they think that it makes prisoners too violent and gives them too many ideas about how to be powerful. Right. So I just, he wrote a book with 50 Cent, and he that's the life that I want to make things that have impact, but also are the things that I'm fascinated by. So
how's that going?
It's going great. I mean, in 2014, I wrote this book called The Obstacle is the Way, which the New England Patriots read on their way to...
Hold on. You're about to end this interview very, very, very quickly.
I know. I'm sorry.
I can see your head working here. I know you've landed this sentence with purpose. I just want you to know that I'm willing to end the sentence with purpose. I'm a funny character.
I'll take it.
Maybe we can use a different example. Well, other teams have enjoyed this book. I know of this.
Yes. Let's use the Seattle Seahawks.
There we go. I like Pete Carroll, former Jets head coach.
Yes, that's true. Also former Patriots coach, though.
That's true, but he was terrible in New England, so I prefer that.
So I wrote this book about ancient philosophy that somehow became a Bible in professional sports.
Yes.
Which is that's just amazing to me. I just love it. I love being able to take something that I'm interested in, that I'm fascinated by, that